Welcome back, Daydreamers. I'm Dakota, and today we're going to be going back to the bedside garden. Today, our story actually starts a little bit before we met. Oh man, my first hydroponic system. I'm so excited. I'm going to set it up, and what? I got to soak the seeds for 6 hours. Soak grow sponges, but it's going in hydroponics. It'll be fine. Um, it seems there's something wrong on the bedside garden. Had to pull out about 5 of the cups already because of mold, I think. One of them was definitely blue. Not quite sure what's going on. I keep trying to look inside the cups, but I can't really see much. And anything I can see doesn't really look entirely promising. Like that one, we can get close enough to it. What's that coming out the end of it? That doesn't look right. This one, it is so hard to see the tiny seed down there, but it hasn't done anything in 10 days. And this one kind of looks scary. That looks kind of like, I don't know, spider egg sac or something, but it was a seed. I put a seed in there. Um, I'm not quite sure what happened. And I don't know what to make of that cup yet. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to do some research and figure out what's going on before it gets over here to these two little sprouts, because I got this big sprout and this little sprout, and they're doing real good. And don't worry, little sprout, we'll solve this. So, after some research and a video by Bird Lady Speaks, I realized the reason you're supposed to soak the sponges and seeds isn't to get them wet before they go in the water. It's to soak them in hydrogen peroxide to kill any mold spores that may have gotten on them from the environment before you got them. So, I put together this slide to show some of the indicators you can look at to figure out if it's roots or mold growing on your plants. But honestly, I feel like instincts and just getting in there to check it out periodically is the best way to be sure. Alright, so I discovered I needed peroxide right in the middle of a holiday week. So I had to wait for stores to open back up and get my supplies together. But now I have my towel, my pot, measuring cup, and I finally got a bottle of hydrogen peroxide. It is just plain 3% hydrogen peroxide from the first aid aisle. I just have to make sure not to use too strong of a concentration, so I'm going to use some bottled water, just because I personally don't drink the tap water where I'm at, so figure if I don't drink it, I'm not going to give it to the plants either. But most people seem to be using 4 parts water, 1 part hydrogen peroxide solution, so that's what I'm going to try first and see how that works out. Now, my measuring cup starts at half a cup, and I only used a cup of water, so I'm just going to try my best to get it about halfway up from the bottom and call that a quarter of a cup. Just make sure I get it, because I know if I squeeze it harder, it would have just gone right up over the mark. And there we go. And now I just have to figure out how many of the sponges I actually have to soak before I start soaking them. All right, now it's time to get into these cups and see what's going on in here. Why haven't these seeds been growing, and what is going on with them? Did I plant them wrong? It looks like I forgot to plant anything in this cup. Let me check the next one, see what's going on with that one. Get the sticker off, pull it up out of here, tear that right on open. That's just got a tiny little seed in it. Feels like a rock. I don't think that one was fertile. Let me check the next one. This one's got some pretty thick whiteness on the top. I think that's moldy. I'm gonna just make that disappear with some editing magic real quick. Let's check this one out. That's the one that was looking pretty scary earlier, so I'm curious to see what's going on with that seed, even though I probably really shouldn't tear this one open. I just gotta know. So I think I'm gonna tear it open, check it out, see what's going on in there. Just make sure the camera's in focus, and now grab it, and there we go. That was a seed. I knew it. I knew that was a seed. I think I had to make sure real quick. And I'm gonna see what's going on with this last one, because after this one, it's just the two sprouts. Pull that open, and there's no way. Nah, I gotta open this and show y'all. There's no way. Y'all, this has been a shell the entire time. That's why it didn't sprout. I've been trying to grow a shell for 2 weeks. You gotta laugh at yourself sometimes, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna just clean up any of these cups that had moldy sponges in any type of way with an alcohol wipe, just to make sure I get all the spores away as much as possible. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get 10 sponges soaking in this pot so I can make sure I don't get any spores in my new batch. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and get 10 cups of marigolds started. I've been wanting to try my hand at making some marigold syrup. I don't have any recipes for that, but I don't know. I read about it somewhere and it sounded really cool. I want to try it out. So I'm gonna try. I found another seed shell. At least I didn't try to grow this one for 2 weeks yet. I tried to count out about 10 marigolds, but they cling to each other a lot, so I just went with however many extras wanted to come along for the journey. I'm gonna put those in a germination cap to do their soaking, and try to get the rest of them back in the bag with as little mess as possible. But anybody else that's ever, looked at a marigold seed, y'all know those things are light and they like to fly. I just gathered up the extra ones I could find and figured I'd plant those too. They wanted to stay out. And just dip out a little bit of the mix and swish it over them. And I think they should be good to soak now. Just make sure I flick them around once in a while so it gets over all of it because I didn't quite do it deep enough to submerge them, but I think that's okay. I'm pretty sure they would have just floated anyway. Load the seed cannons! Or at least that's what my partner's been calling the seed pods, and I like it, so I'm calling them seed cannons now. Now, the first time I tried doing just a single seed in each cup. This time I had a lot of the seeds trying to stick together, and who am I to tell them no? I'll plant twins and see how it goes. The challenging part about this segment of the video, practically, was getting the stickers off the sticker paper because they did not want to let go, nor did they want to hold on to the cups most of the time. But just wiggle it around and get it on there, press it on real good, and then it's ready for a germination cap. And then the editing side of getting this video together, man, I thought I was never going to get it up. Audio didn't want to work, wanted to record in a different perspective, but I just kept trying, kept watching other people's videos for motivation. My partner kept telling me I could do it if I put my mind to it. So I kept trying, and I did it. All right, get that last seed in, and then get it in the, oh, I forgot the sticker. Get the sticker on it, get it in the cup, get the sticker on it, and then come down and have a look at this beautiful garden that we now have reseeded with some marigolds. And this beautiful big sprout is up to 6 true leaves. And I'm wondering if the seed leaves will come off on their own or if I need to pull those, but for now, everything's looking good. Thank you for daydreaming with me. Please comment below if you have any suggestions, questions, or recipes for the marigolds. And like and subscribe so I can make more videos. And come back next week so you can hear more about my Dryads growing system. Until next time, keep your heads in the clouds and take care of yourselves.